This here is Highway 61 Filling Station Show. Hello, this is Elmer, and I'm at your service, and I'm here to help you. So, uh, I just wanted to tell you, about the filling station that we got something new in this week, and I just unpacked it yesterday and put up the box on the counter, and I was looking at it, and I haven't seen this before, but they said that, how we had those other kind of Jim something or other things that were, like they almost taste like beef jerky, but they're not quite, and they got this red kind of color, and they are like a pencil, kind of that shape. And then, except they don't have an eraser or nothing, they have just they're to eat, of course, And so, what you do is you take that and you'd bite it off, and it kind of snapped off, and then you'd chew it, and it would be kind of spicy, like it had peppers or hot sauce or something in it. So, anyway, the new one, I don't remember what the old one had in it, but this one, they make it from turkey, and gobble gobble or something, But how would I've never, I've seen like turkeys, at Piggly Wiggly have turkey, they have not all time of the year, but sometimes they have turkeys, and like around Thanksgiving time and stuff. And so I was just thinking, like, I've never seen this particular shape in a turkey, and I got thinking, maybe it's some really mentionable part of the bird that this thing is, and maybe like it's turkey guts or something, But that was, why would you want to eat something disgusting like that? Yeah. So anyway, I figured that couldn't be it because nobody be that stupid, And so what I thought maybe we could, and then maybe I was thinking like maybe there's something hiding in that turkey that I've never seen, because I don't actually. I've also, I don't know, I don't eat turkey a whole lot anymore, because my mom, she went to the old folks' home, and so, and she doesn't bake or cook or nothing, so they just have, like, when I go up there on Thanksgiving, I tell them ahead of time, and then they, when they bring her out in the wheelchair and, bring her up to the table, and they got that plate thing, they sit down, they have a slice of turkey, but and then they have some mashed potatoes and gravy and a little bit of dressing, and then some of that red, the stuff they grow over there in Wisconsin, over there in Wisconsin, they have those cranberries, and so they make them into some kind of jello. I don't. It doesn't taste like jello. It looks like jello. You can see the little parts of the can, on there. And why would you put jello in a can? I don't. That doesn't make any sense. It comes in a box, and you put it in a pan, and you stick the water in there, whatever, and you stir it for a while on the stove, and then afterwards you do something like, if you're going to stick it in little bowls or one of those, Jello molds. That's what they're called. They're Jello molds. What in the world would you do without a Jello mold if you're going to make Jello? So then, if you're real fancy, then you could take like sliced bananas or something and put it in that, and then you stick it in the refrigerator, And so, how in the heck would you, make it in a can, if it's not in the refrigerator? Do they like put it in the can and then they put it in the refrigerator and then they put the can cover on it or something? I just can't figure that one out. It doesn't make any sense to me. But so anyway, we're up there with mom and eating the turkey, but they don't have, like, there's none of these, and these sticks they're kind of, like I said, they look like a pencil, but they're not sharpened, that there's no pointy end on it or anything, and there's no eraser. And then they're red, and turkey. I've never seen red turkey before, So, and and it's also spicy. Now, turkey. Heck, I'm telling you the truth. Turkey's kind of boring, and it's not. It's like bland. It's like nothing. Not too exciting. We don't wake up in the morning and say, "Oh man, I'm gonna get some of that hot turkey," because it could be hot, but you'd never. By the time they bring it out from the kitchen at the old folks' home, it's not real hot, and then they put that gravy on it, so it makes it a little warm. And then, of course, the stuffing is the good part, and everybody knows that. That's what Turkey Day, Thanksgiving Day is for. I suppose you could also say thanks, a lot. And I could be thankful. I would think about it. I could be thankful. I got this job at the gas station, and I've had it for a while, and I know how to do it. I can, if one of those fools, excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. If one of those rich people from the Twin Cities drives all the way down here, and they've got their big old like Lincoln Town Car or something, and then they pull up to we have that one pump that says full service, and then you're supposed to jump up and run out there and ask them what they want, and of course they say fill her up, and of course you don't even ask, you just put Supreme in it because you know that they got a lot of money if they can drive one of them cars, and so you fill it, and then you're supposed to like clean their windshield, and of course that's easy. It's stupid, and you just get that spray bottle and the paper towel, and you just start cleaning away, and then if you really want to look for like a tip or something, you do the headlight things in the front, you clean off the little bugs and stuff like that. So because there's a lot of bugs around here, with the river and all that water and stuff, and in the wintertime, there's no bugs, but in the other part of the, when the summer's here, then bam, we got like bugs central, we got more bugs, especially on the highway, because you got driving down so you clean off the bugs and you clean off the windshield, and then, you go over and you ask them, do you want me to check your tire pressure, in the tires? And of course, they never say yes, because they, what in the world? How would you do that? I did the other day. I was up at Lake City, got to the Walmart, and I picked up one of them things you stick in your pocket, for the tires. But you can actually measure, the tire pressure, and see how much air is in the tires. Well, I know it's air in the tires because there's air, there's air all around, I imagine you go inside, you got air, go outside, you got air. If you go up to the Piggly Wiggly, inside they got air in there, you can breathe it, and so I figure probably in the tires there's air, so I guess that's part of it, but so anyway, getting back to the new product, you could come in and buy some of this thing, and I think we're going to run a special on them. The turkey gym things, it's going to be like 2 for $1.99, something like that. So that instead of if we just put them up for 89 cents a piece, you just buy one. But we say, well, a 2 for $1.99, then that way you'd buy 2, and then I could get more. Well, Eddie, the owner, he would get more money, and then maybe the podcasting would pay off. So anyhow, that's enough, talking about the new product. So we got that, and we're still good. We still got the gas, but I tell you, it costs a lot of money these days, and so I don't know what to do about that. But so anyway, come on by, and this is your friend Elmer at the the Highway 61 filling station. And so I'm just saying, see you later, alligator. Highway 61 filling station show. It's not just Minnesota nice anymore.